One of the biggest sort of principles in society is the principle of justice. To define justice is like asking a question that you roll a dice to get an answer to. And that dice has infinite sides. Justice means different things to different people. To most people, justice means to get what's fair. For some, it is to get revenge. For some, it's to have uninhibited ambition. Personally, it's commonly simplified down to, is what I'm doing right? Is this just? Justice. Killing Soroba wasn't justice. It didn't do her legacy justice. It wasn't right. She may have asked for it, but ultimately, it wasn't the right answer. At least it sure doesn't feel like it to me. And I know that sounds kind of hypocritical considering in 2 alternate timelines already, I've killed several people, including her at least 1 time, and literally everybody else 1 time. So, what exactly am I planning to do? I want to go back. If you boot up the game, you're left with a confrontation with Flowey to reset or to wait. If you hit the wait option, it simply closes the game. If we reset, it brings us back to the very moment we fell in the underground. The grim reminder of your mission. Justice is needed. I'm going to close the game real quick and technically cheat. I'm going to do some file editing. What I am doing right now is I'm copying down my save file from before I did the fight. So what I'm going to do is I'm currently editing my save file and save data. So that way I can get right back to the Soroba fight. And one last time, I will do the intro read. For years, monsters have been sealed away by a powerful spell. A spell that could only be broken with the 7 human souls. Their king was peaceful and wished to avoid any more conflict, but eventually declared that any human who fell would die. Mount Ebott. Few humans have braved this mountain. Those who did were never seen again. And one last time, we dive back into the underground. 12 plus 3 is 15. So we're on easy mode and everything. I see them. This way. Soroba looks distressed. I'm sure we can negotiate her down from this, but worst comes to worst, we might have to retreat. Tactically, of course. Let's listen in. Just leave me to my own devices, Star. Soroba, I don't know what you're saying. Please calm down. I must go to the lab. It's where Kaneko is being kept. I have to get there by any means necessary. I'm not sure that's a good idea. Don't get in my way. Or what? You'll kill me? Hey! Clover and I, we watched the tapes. You need to let this go. If not... Why are you here, Clover? You're supposed to be back home. No, thank you for finding him. Makes things easier. If I were you two, I'd leave Clover here and forget about this. It might not make sense to you, but it's for the best. Cut the self-righteous act, will you? Just stop it. We can turn this around, Soroba. You said it yourself, that Kaneko is alive. Let's just find her and go back to our normal happy life. Happy life? That's rich. I lied about Kaneko Star. I had to. What? Falling down is practically a death sentence. Unless a miracle takes place at the lab, there's no hope for her. I'm trying to make the best of what I can, okay? This is all I know to do at this point. Kaneko is a boss monster. She is the key to finishing Chujin's work. This is his legacy, his plan for the future, Monsterkind's only hope for survival. Don't you speak for him! You've seen the tapes, right? You honestly think this is what he wanted? Kaneko wasn't supposed to factor in this. If he were here, the Chujin I know would... The Chujin you knew? The Chujin you knew nothing of? No, Martlet. No, Martlet's right. We might have had some different views, but Chujin was kind to everyone. And I know you are as well. It's just that right now I don't understand you. When I fought Clover, I was reckless. But when you want their soul, it's for the best. Not only Clover's, but the soul of your own. Shut up. You think I don't know how far gone I am? And where's this high horse coming from? Sounds to me like we're in this pit together. Soroba, please. Just get out of here and let me finish what I've started. You can't have Clover. You can't have Clover. We are going to Asgore, and that's that. Don't you dare. Martlet, grab Clover. I'll keep Soroba at bay. Go, now! Son of a... Clover, I'm sorry for what I've done. I almost wish you'd never showed up in the Wild East. Maybe then I could have continued to bury my sorrows in the saloon. But now, I must follow through with my mission. I've somehow grown to respect the hell out of you, but at the end of the day, you're naive. There's so much you don't understand about monsters. What did you think, you'd jump down here and find them? 5 humans living out their lives unharmed? That isn't how it works. I'm guessing you discovered that truth, right? Then what? Was your and Martlet's plan to storm Asgore's castle for revenge? Or was it simply to plead for a free ticket back to the surface? He only needs 2 more souls to shatter the barrier. Wouldn't hesitate for a second to make that one. But who am I to criticize how he carries out business? Here I am, about to do the very same thing. I am a hypocrite, a liar, sure. But at least I, with Chudin's guidance, can save countless monsters' lives. These 2 couldn't understand that, and Asgore's a coward. Didn't believe in my husband at all. He thinks problems will just disappear if he closes the curtains. I long for freedom as much as anyone, but he doesn't consider what will happen once he gets his souls. Everyone else too. They all believe victory will come easily. But the humans I've heard of, they are powerful, ruthless. As soon as we try to leave, they will stuff us right back into this hellhole. They want our misery to fester until we give up and die. I am no better than Asgore on a scale of morality, I'm sure of it. But what I am is proactive. Monster kind is worth protecting, and I will see that it is done. Truthfully, I have nothing left in this life, so I've made peace with throwing it away. You'll fight back, but you can't forever. Goodbye. There's no turning back. Soroba tries to ignore the condition of her friends. This is our last fight in this game. The real last fight. The truth is within grasp. True justice. Why? Why won't you die? Why? If I don't succeed, it's over. Die. Just die. I refuse. So it's come to this. My last resort. For Jujin. For Kaneko. For the future of monster kind. The future of monster kind. Dodge. You refuse to back down. So while we're here, I've obviously already done this fight before, so it's not that difficult, especially on easy mode. I do love the usage of, like, Japanese theming here. I think it ties in really well, this clash between Western and Eastern. I do really kind of like how it shows, like, the clash between justice and legacy, the two big differences between the Eastern and Western cultures. In Eastern culture, it's more acceptable to be a criminal, like, if you're come from a family of criminals. And this is kind of the basis of, like, Yakuza beliefs. Being that, like, oh, well, you know, the whole family's criminals, you are a criminal. And I really like that. What would you like to wear tomorrow, honey? Solomon and Christina are paying a visit and bringing food, too. I'll help you up and we can all enjoy a picnic on the front porch. How's that sound? Saroba. Yes? I don't. Heh. This is all so pitiful. Hey, don't say that. We don't need to have anyone over. It could just be us. A picnic sounds lovely. I want you and Kaneko to have one, surrounded by your closest friends. What are you saying? Gosh, you know, I never was afraid of it all my life, but now that it's so close... No. Shut up. Stop it. Say it like it is, or don't say anything. I can't do this. Not now. I'm sorry. There's something I must tell you. My work. We never talked about it much, did we? We didn't. When I built this house, I installed a basement. What? The entrance is under the Kotatsu. Always has been. There, I worked towards a project. Something much bigger than myself. Bigger than all of us. I don't understand. I recorded a message for you. When I'm gone, I would like you to view it. Could you do that for me? I will. I promise you, I will. I haven't seen tears from you since we met at the crossing. I saved them for the moments that matter. I'm glad, because this moment matters a lot to me. What? What was that? Were you in my head just now? You have no right. Soroba is shaken by the memory. I do like this mask. It has been shown that this mask was a gift to her from Kaneko. You hold on to your hopes. I really do like this whole, like, weird, like, rhombus diamond, like, aesthetic a lot of her moves have. Our little girl, Kaneko, she needs to live happy, unaffected by my endeavors. That is my final wish. Kaneko? What are you doing down here? Is it true? What? Am I different? Kaneko, Daddy said he would have lived for a long time if I wasn't here. He would still be... No. Your father loved you. And he didn't want to put you in any danger. You heard him. His dream. All these books and papers. You've been trying to finish it, haven't you? With my limited abilities, yes. But it doesn't involve you. I've been looking into ways to create the serum without a boss monster. I'll figure it out if I have to. But I found this in the trash. You figured it out last week. Using the leftover extract from the human soul, I believe I have removed any corruption it held, negating the need For someone of pure heart, yes. So you did it. Daddy's wish could come true, right? We can make him smile, proud of us. But he didn't want you to be a part of this, and I agree. Let me do it! I want to make things right, be useful for once. And I trust you to keep me safe. I do believe that the refined method would work. I just... Please? You promised you would make his dream come true. I did. Very well. But I'll make it quick. I'll ensure your safety throughout the procedure, alright? Mm-hmm. We'll be the heroes of the underground. All thanks to you and Daddy. Heroes, huh? That has a nice ring to it. Okay, wait here. I do like the little soul container up in the top left. You will need to stand very still for this. Close your eyes, and I will begin the fusion extraction. You may feel a pinch or two, but it'll all be over before you know it. Understood? Understood. You truly believe in this, don't you? Yeah. Love you lots. Love you more. No. No. Why didn't it work? Kanako, wake up! Kanako, wake up right now! Mommy's here, come on! Hey! What? What have I done? So you know the truth now. Are you satisfied? Do you find joy in making me relive my darkest memories? I never claimed to be a saint. I'm drowning in a sea of mistakes like anyone else, but instead of sinking, I'm chasing the one ray of sunlight peeking through the surface. I tried letting go, moving on, but I guess deep down I'm too stubborn to live like that. This is my fate. This is how it must be. Suroba is shaken by the memory. I do like how this parallels the final fight of Undertale's pacifist route too. I'm gonna finish this the correct way. My love, my child, all gone. Why wouldn't you just... I swore I had the key. Saving monster kind from their demise. Carrying on his legacy. It was worth the risk to me. But now my life is over. For nothing, for no one. I have done unforgivable things. I let my husband work himself to death. I put my precious little girl through hell. And, oh God. Star, Martlet. All for a chance to make a difference. A chance. I don't think I can bear this weight any longer. You won this battle. Do what needs to be done. What are you waiting for? Please give me this. Why are you like this? Always taking the high road. Aren't you angry? Aren't you just... Pull the trigger already. Pull it. Why? You... Saroba. You... beat me up pretty badly, huh? Star, I... Don't sweat it too much. I reckon I deserved it for the Wild East fiasco. Heck of a hit, though. I didn't know you had that in you. I'm so sorry. Where am I? Clover! We gotta get out of here! No. It's finished. Clover. Clover won. Y'all had a fight and the deputy won? My lessons worked. Wait, how much did I miss? I don't know what to do. Apologize, make excuses, nothing would change reality. I've dug a hole far too deep to climb out of. And for nothing. Hey, where was I a few hours ago? In the same situation. My judgment was clouded and I screwed up. But you forgave me. The 4 others did as well. We both made poor choices. No sugarcoating that. There is hope, at least. I believe there is. I can't begin to grasp what you've gone through. But this was an absolutely horrible way of dealing with it. You can't change what happened, you're right. But you can't control how you live from now on. Your actions will mean everything. But Chujin, his legacy, his wish, it will never be fulfilled. Chujin might not have been the perfect monster I thought he was. But even his darkest secrets came from a caring place. And that right there is his legacy. It isn't found in a serum to save the world. Everyone he helped, everything he crafted, that's what matters. Martlet's right. He made life down here bearable for so many. And for that, he has my respect. I never thought about it like that. What the hell was I thinking? I was so tunnel vision, so lost. We can work through this. We're here for you. Now, you should take some time to heal. Recoup, but Hanako's well-being is still a valid concern. I have connections to the royal scientists, so I'll begin an investigation, try my best to help. I don't know what to say. Thank you, Martlet. Clover, I owe an apology to you most of all. Our time in the Steamworks and what I said, it wasn't fake. It did allow me to briefly forget my troubles and have fun. But my reasoning for being there, I can't begin to... Shh. Why? I mean... Thank you. I'm gonna cry. I can't believe it's come to this, but... Clover, I think your journey is at its end. Asgore and the barrier await us. No, already? As I said, as sad as it is, Clover needs to go home. That won't work. What? Sure, we know Clover for who they are, but Asgore, he won't see Clover as we do, and he doesn't care to learn. But this is a unique situation. The king has always been kind and understanding. Yeah, Clover wouldn't hurt anyone. You think that's ever mattered in the past? The truth stings, but it is what it is. So, what? Should I take Clover back to Snowdin? Hide out for the rest of our lives? Yeah, why couldn't Clover stay with us? I mean, it's plausible, but won't the Royal Guard be on the hunt? After so many encounters, Clover just disappears? It wouldn't be the first time. Oh, yeah. They'd probably think the same thing happened again. But what about the others? You know, the next humans. Clover gets to live happily, but they have to die? Oh. We don't know their hearts. Maybe they... What, deserve it? Have you learned anything? I'm just weighing our options. We're backed into a corner, alright? Hey, calm down, guys. You know, I really ought to... We all talked about it, but immediately suggesting... You probably want to go home, don't you? Humanity already won by trapping us down here, yet they just kept twisting the knife. This cannot continue any longer. You must have places to go, correct? The castle, the barrier. I did everything in my power to entertain, so monsters wouldn't have to worry about being stuck down here. Anyway, we'll bypass the Royal Guard and plead your case to Asgore. Remember your real mission, Clover. Asgore only needs 2 more souls to shatter the barrier. What a world it would be if I had 2 whole friends. Most might act. It's hopeless. The 5 children you set out to find in the first place? Despite its ups and downs, our little adventure was a blast. Asgore's still out there threatening human lives. I must thank you for opening my eyes. Keep your head in the game. Turns out you're a pretty damn good leader, Clover. Come on, Clover. You are a kind soul, one of the best I've met. Clover! Clover! Clover, what are you doing? Hey, Clover, what's going on? You're scaring us here. It's time. What does that mean? It's time to go. No! No, 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 we'll think of a plan. We have options. Yeah, don't do something you'll regret. If it's Snowdin you don't like, you can live with me. My house has the space, and the posse loves you. Please, you gotta listen to us, Clover. You deserve better. You're serious. I understand. Saroba? This whole time, what have we been doing? Dragging Clover around, pulling out a leash. Selfish. Clover came down here by their own volition. They deserve to leave by it, too. But you don't want this outcome, right? Surely. If there was another way. But let's face it, there isn't. I believe Clover realized that a long time ago. I don't know what to say. As much as I want to stop you, I see it in your eyes. This is about our freedom, isn't it? Yes. Clover, you are the bravest, most selfless human I've met. Of course, I've only met one. But if I ever meet another, I hope they're just like you. I'd promote you to sheriff because Lord knows you've earned it. But you aren't sheriff material. You're much more. I already made my feelings known in Hotland. So... Psst. This means more to us than you know. To everyone. Well, I understand if you two don't want to be here for, you know. Do you have what you need? I do. Guess the sun's getting low. I'll see you around, partner. You got a receipt for that? Thanks, kid. Goodbye, Clover. You've changed my life, truly. How will I know you're human now, huh? This means a lot. I'm sorry the world is like this, but people like you make it better. Thank you. We'll be outside. You've gained my respect. I mean it. Do you want me to stay? Go on. I'll be okay. Very well. This won't be forgotten. Goodbye, Clover. So, this is it. All that work just to become another cog in the machine. You've grown so predictable. I could undo all of this right now, but maybe you've earned your rest. After all, there's always another. Can't say it's been fun, so I suppose this is where we part ways. Oh, who am I kidding? Until we meet again, friend. Undertale Yellow. The true ending. The truth is, sometimes the right thing makes the hardest of choices, even if those choices don't benefit you. And we never saw Toriel again. As for Dalv, he would go on to make performances. We can see Slurpee out there, swimming. Mo is here with the shufflers. The people of the mines having a meeting. As someone gets a promotion. One of the few flowers getting watered, maturing to bloom. Life will continue on. Here we can see a lot of different people. We can see Starlo in his normal farming outfit. The robots of the Steamworks. Axis, his girlfriend, and the Subot. And Dalv's reconstructed home. For Desmond. I've been thinking about that day. A lot. Time is a funny thing, you know. I guess in the big picture of my life, you were only a blip. But oftentimes, those blips make the biggest impacts. The king offered me a promotion, a guard post in New Home. But after experiencing the worst job I had to offer, I declined. Not only that, I put in my 2 weeks. I felt that there are much better causes to pour myself into. Anyways, sorry that I'm putting you on one of my rafts again. Might not be the most appropriate send-off after that last ride, but it's the best it's the best tribute I could think of. It's nice. It is. Thanks for doing this. Felt good to craft something with meaning again. You got your gift? Yeah, here you go. The hat, the gun. Oh, almost forgot. There's someone I invited who is a friend of Clover's. A friend? Hello? Is this the right place? Oh, hello. Howdy. Sorry if I'm intruding. My name is Dalv, and I was living in the ruins when Clover first entered the underground. So you were the first to meet him. One of the first, I suppose. Anyways, when we met, I acted foolish and attacked Clover. I think we all did at one point. I promise it didn't last long though. And I held back a little, where was I going with this? Clover helped you out of your situation. Yes. All in all, Clover was very kind to me. That checks out. It's nice to meet you, Dalv. Thank you for coming. Of course. Well, no more stalling. Everyone ready? I believe so. Oh, wait a second. I want to place one more thing. Safety glasses? I want Clover to stay safe on their journey. Can't forget them, right? No, you can't. There you go. Goodbye, friend. Thanks for all you've done. See you around, kid. Take care, Clover. And thus we've reached the true ending. Officially. Like, this is it. There's no more dialogue. So you may have noticed that there was a note at the end that said for Desmond. Many of you may have heard of a YouTuber who went by the name of Etika. Etika, also known as Desmond Amafa, their real name, had a long struggle with a lot of personal problems, and ultimately, Desmond Amafa took his own life. He touched a lot of people. In the good way, not in a bad way. I feel like a lot of people knew who he was. And I may not have been the biggest fan of his content, but rest in peace, Desmond. If you don't recognize this area, this is the garbage dump from Undertale. This is implied to be where the gun and revolver were found in Undertale by two NPCs. Somebody calls for help. You answer the call. Undertale yellow. The end. For real this time. I chose this ending to be last and not the false ending, because this is my goodbye to Clover as well. He's not real, or they're not real. I'm not sure the character's confirmed gender identity. Clover's not real, in the sense that he's not a corporeal being. But the time I spent with Clover playing this game, with you guys, the viewers playing this game, was all very real. And at the day I'm recording this, I hit my 100th upload on YouTube. And I'm not going to do anything official. I might cut this segment out. And upload it as another separate video. But, you know, 100, it wasn't really a lot when I feel like it. And because of that, I hope there's hundreds more. Hundreds more games I can share with you. Hundreds more videos to upload. Hundreds more hours, days to spend with you, the viewers. And I just want to say that I love doing this. I love the fact that I live in a time where I can share with people all over the world. In recent days, I've made some new friends, good friends, friends I want to get closer to. Friends through connections that I wouldn't have unless I had this channel. And I want to see these connections to the very end. So, in a sense, I have to thank Clover. In a sense, I have to thank Clover for all of this. But most of all, I have to thank the Undertale Yellow dev team. This was a game that I've been anticipating, like I said, since middle school. Since I played Undertale, since I watched Undertale. When I found out about this game through the demo, and I played the demo, I was amazed. Truly just amazed. And I always hoped that it would come out. And it finally did. And I'm glad that they took their time to make a very heartfelt story. We succumbed to the darkness twice. Succumbed to others' murderous rage. Their greed. Succumbed to our own greed, our rage, our wrath. Took it out on the people who didn't deserve it. Went through. Was nice to everybody we saw after that. Part of the reason why I also played the game's endings in the order I did was because it ultimately does fit with the flow of how character plots work in this game. You go about just experiencing. You do combat. You get to know them. You make a mistake or two. And lastly, you correct it all. So with that, all I have left to say is thank you all for watching. If you want to see more content like this, you can follow my Twitch channel to get the live stream notifications so you can see when I'm actually live playing these. Or you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. You will see all my content as soon as it's available on my YouTube channel. Everything I do gaming-wise goes up there in terms of recording videos. There's even extra non-recorded videos that show up there. And if you want to support me, you can go to my Ko-Fi page. You can tip a minimum of $3 to support the content that I do financially. It's appreciated if you do. Additionally, you could also subscribe on Twitch. I get money for that as well, so that's another way you could. You could also gift subs, but those are a bit more than $3. So yeah. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to DePuffster for providing the art that's currently on screen. And until the next game, I'll see you guys then. Later.